My name's Randy Lawffer and my wife,
Linda Lawffer.
A little bit about the family farm here. My great-grandfather homesteaded after the Civil War, and his father, which would be my grandfather, bought the 320 acres up here that we're on right now. My dad took that over in 30s, I guess it was, and I started making all the decisions on the livestock in 1973 and started making all the decisions on the tree farm in 1980. As far as acreage goes, roughly 200 acres of timberland and probably about 60, 70 acres of pasture and hay. Mainly we plant fir trees, Douglas fir. We have planted a few cedar, and right now we're harvesting 10 to 20 loads a year. On the bigger stuff, some of it you can see behind us here. I have had people say you got to decide to be a tree farmer or be a livestock farmer. But one of the clear cuts we have over here, the cows love the clear cut. It's about 5 years old. They come up through there. They eat all the brush down, they eat all the grass down. And Warehouse has made some studies on this where if you keep the brush down, your trees are going to grow a lot better. I have planted a few pine trees out through our Douglas fir. And the deer and elk usually come to the smell of that, is what I'm thinking. And it seems to be working. They're rubbing more on my pine trees than my fir trees, so it's helping out a little bit there. We got 3 or 4 springs on the place, 2 fish streams here. One fish stream is dry about 8 months of the year. The other fish stream has a few fish in it. Early mornings, I love driving up here where we're sitting now. Usually see the deer running around. You might see an elk once in a while. We see some eagles up here, grouse. A lot of wildlife up here.
And I have 16 grandkids and 5 great. I think they all enjoy coming up here and just running through the trees and their trails that we have through here all the time to enjoy seeing animals.
One time when we did our biggest clear cut, 56 acres over here, the DNR tried to talk me into planting hemlock. He says, you'll see a harvest of hemlock off of it. And I said, well, I don't really care whether I see a harvest off it or not, because my kids will see a harvest off of the fir trees, which will be more money. So our thought is, or hope is, we set up a living trust, Linda and I did. Our goal is to keep the tree farm in the family. Everything we have right now, we have under the Lawffer family. And we've sort of decided to pass probably 95% of it down to one of the kids, one of the boys, that once is living here on the property now. So he's 5th generation, his boys are the 6th generation, hoping they continue with farm forestry. He has bought up a couple little properties around here close that border some of it. I think he's looking at another section right now. Hopefully he can pick it up at 330 acres, so it'd be a big addition to the tree farm. It'd be a lot of work because it's mostly been logged, so it's all reprod type stuff. But again, that would keep him involved and get his family involved and keep this tree farm going just for all the people that live around here.